What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Billy. I'm here with Anthony, and we're here with another episode of Wing Boys, where we talk about life, sports, and spicy wings. So today we got actually
spicy wings.
We eat spicy wings, and we talk about them. I'm about to talk about it right now. My brother actually made his own sauce. He calls it a Whiplash sauce. So it's got ketchup, barbecue, Frank's hot sauce, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Think it's gonna be good? Yeah, I'm excited. So before we even get started into the smash, let's take a bite.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, why not? See what we're working with.
I'll make it a small bite because I want to save some for the mash. I think the knives make us look too civilized.
They know who we are. So I want to start off.
Pretty good.
Actually, I want to start off thanking you guys for always watching. If you like the video, make sure you like. If you're a first-time viewer, you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, let's get into it. So I want to talk about first an age-old debate. And by age-old, I mean as of this week. Certified Lover Boy and Donda. Which one are you choosing?
Honestly, I'm choosing Donda. Like, Donda had more good songs.
You think so?
And like the good songs on Donda were better than the good songs on CLB, honestly. And like, don't get me wrong, like there was good songs on Certified Lover Boy.
Absolutely. I think it's weird because I don't personally. I mean, I know I asked the question, but I'm not thrilled with the question of asking one or the other because I feel like they're two very different albums. Like Drake is making, hits. He's a bop artist. He is. No, there's no way you just did that. I think like it's definitely a more enjoyable album in that sense, where I feel like it's got more like crazy hits like that. Where Donda is just a lot better musically. It's more of like a, I don't want to say experience because that's corny, but like you kind of sit and actively.
I 100% agree.
It's a better album to actively listen to.
No, for sure. Because that's what Drake does. Kanye makes sonically good music, and Drake. Not that the songs don't sound good that Drake makes, but Drake makes more like stuff that you're gonna.
Unfortunate.
Music you hear on the radio, real music. Not this mystery stuff.
All right, Colin. But because they both are growing on me. Like, Certified Lover Boy definitely took a second listen to appreciate more. But because there were a bunch of songs immediately on Donda that was like, wow, this is amazing. Even and like Kanye's the only one I know that could drop a clean version of an album on a Sunday and still do numbers like he's doing.
No, yeah, honestly.
And some of the features I just think were better. So speaking specifically on Donda, I know a lot of people, like those weird hip hop Twitter people, were really bothered about Little Baby on Hurricanes. How'd you feel about it? Take your time, don't worry.
I won't talk with my mouth.
You should.
I didn't think his verse fit on that song, honestly.
Really?
And like, it was a good verse, I think. And I say I think because like I don't know how I feel about the verse.
I love the verse. But I think I love the verse because it's very similar to another verse of his that I really like.
Like there's a couple like bars in the verse that I think are good, but like as a whole, like I don't think his sound and the flow really fit that well on the beat and the type of song that it was.
How did you get that?
I
disagree. I think it sounded great. I think it belonged there. I think it was a great verse. I think it fit with the song. I got like a lot of people were saying that. I just think it's incorrect. Me personally, I really liked it, but I also never heard the original version. Like, did you hear the original
No.
one before Lil Baby?
I think the original one was with Lil Baby, no?
No, because that's why a lot of people got really upset. And like, I don't know why hip hop Twitter genuinely hates Lil Baby, even though Lil Baby is every rapper's favorite rapper. Like, they find him to be awful. But here comes Kanye West, Lil Baby, my favorite rapper, ski emoji.
And Wayne said it too.
Yeah, and did you hear the whole thing about Andre 3000?
Yeah, I saw that, bro. He said he wanted to.
He wanted to work with Lil Baby. He wanted to work with Tyler the Creator.
And Jay-Z.
And
there was another guy he threw in there. I think Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah. He said, "I'm really hoping that I can work on Kendrick's album." Woo! But yeah, like.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't understand why.
I'm excited about that.
Hip hop Twitter doesn't like. But speaking of Andre 3000, since we're on the subject now, did you hear Life of the Party? I normally don't listen to.
No, I did not.
I normally don't listen to leaked songs, but I was curious about this one, and I'm excited for it to drop for real. I only listened to it once. I'm not gonna, because I don't like leaked music. I feel like that is genuinely taking money out of the rapper's pocket, or any artist. I feel like that's just not right to do. I'd rather wait for it to come out if it ever comes out. Like, I was like that with Uzi. I was like that with. I never liked Cardi
100%.
enough to listen to his leaked stuff. Even Drake. I never, like, when people were talking about leaked. I always left it out. But I don't know. For some reason. Oh, good call. For some reason with this one, I was like, I gotta listen to it. I heard it. It was an amazing song. Honestly, like, it would have been my favorite song off Donda if he dropped it on Donda. It was that good. Andre killed it. Kanye killed it.
No, I love Andre 3000.
He's great.
So good.
And he wanted to be on Certified Lover Boy too.
You know, yeah, I saw that too. But you know what's wild? Is, like, people think of Outkast, like that's where Andre 3000 from, him and Big Boy. People think of Outkast and think of Hey Ya. And like the party songs that you like just kind of dance to and vibe to, and like their music is nothing like that. It's so good. And like even the lyrics of Hey Ya, like all those TikToks that people are, well, there's one guy that I'm seeing a lot.
I know the guy you're talking about.
Breaking down the lyrics and like what they actually mean.
He does that to a ton of people.
Yeah.
But when I think of Andre 3000, I think of that. Why can't I think of the name of it right now? People get so mad at me. The Drake song that he had the feature in. It was him, Lil Wayne, and Andre 3000. Oh, it's on, I gotta pull it up. It's one of those Sad Boy songs. It's on my Sad Boy album. My Sad Boy playlist. I think...
Now I don't...
Now you don't want to hear it?
Is it The Real Hero?
No. It's, Where are you? No, it's not on here. Oh, no. Doing It Wrong. No, not Doing It Wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on one second. Keep talking. While
I'm looking at it right now. Drake, Lil Wayne, Andre 3000. And the suggested search came up with The Real Hero.
No, it's... Oh, The Real Her.
The Real Her.
Okay, yeah, that is it.
Yeah, The Real Her.
No, that song was, he killed it on that song. That was beautiful. That was like...
More.
I'm getting ready, bro. I'm just cutting it. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
But yeah, between the two... Realistically, I see myself listening. What's gonna be on repeat in the car more often is probably gonna be Certified Lover Boy. But what I think I appreciate more and what I think I would listen to, like if I wanted to sit down and listen to some music, would probably be Mr. West.
No, 100%.
And I'm excited for...
But like the song with Travis on CLB is so good.
So good. TSU is really good, but I wish they didn't do the intro. Like, I'm torn with intros because first listen, they're always, or intros or skits on albums, because like the first listen is always great, you love it, but then after that you're like, I don't want to listen to this anymore. Like, it's good when you have, oh wow, fair trade. When you have the whole story. but like Juice WRLD's last album that his label dropped, they had a bunch of different like talking parts about him, and it really was like I really liked it the first listen through, but then afterwards I keep skipping them because you just don't want it after that. You want to hear music. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about with you because this is something that you do that drives me crazy.
What?
And I want to know if you did it with Certified Lover Boy and Donda. Do you, on a first listen of an album,
Shuffle? Absolutely not.
you've done that on certain albums?
No, I haven't.
No, on everything
You
was
have.
no, on everything you done it because, and you told me straight
Never.
up. I
Never in my
swear, I
life.
swear, I swear.
Never in my
There was
life
one
have
time-
I shuffled an album on first listen.
Yes, there were no, not shuffled. All right, not shuffled, but you specifically looked for features. You only
Okay,
listen to features
yes.
on that.
No.
Yeah.
Let me explain that first, okay?
Yeah.
Before you take
explain
that out of
explain
context.
yourself to the court.
If there's an album by an artist I'm sort of interested in that I don't really listen to their music religiously, like Drake or Kendrick or Denzel or Travis or whatever, like a Gunna, if he releases an album, I'm gonna listen to the songs with the features on it, not the ones without it, because we know what kind of album that Gunna's putting out. You know?
A masterpiece. I'm just kidding.
He's not putting out something like Donda or Certified Lover Boy. He's putting out like his own kind of music. Yeah, exactly. So for something like that, yeah, I skip to the features first. Because there's no point in listening to the regular songs, because...
Maybe you like the artist more. Maybe you'll grow to like him as a solo artist.
I've tried.
All right, so I don't know. I have to really not like the artist. Like I have to really like. I have to go to an artist if I don't like them, but I like all the features. And I can't even think of anyone. I haven't done that to anyone in a long time. I always try and give it because I always want to give the artist the benefit of the doubt. Also, if I'm just not gonna listen to the album if I really don't like them that much. Like I still haven't heard "Call Me If You Get Lost" by
No,
Tyler because I do
I-
not rock with Tyler like that. I think, but that's another thing. It's so big in music. A fan base can ruin an artist for me, and maybe that's childish on my part.
No, 100%, I agree.
Like Tyler's fan base. Same with Earl Sweatshirt. I mean, Earl Sweatshirt is actually genuine ass, but yeah, I don't listen to him. Even Kanye, like, if Kanye wasn't Kanye, his strange fans would make me not want it. So listen,
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
let's talk about the top 3 worst fan bases when it comes to rap, because that's more of where we are. Actually, no, let's talk top 3. No.
Honestly,
Let's start with rap.
every artist has a horrible fan base.
But who is like publicly very sad?
Very sad.
Like sad to watch. Cardi.
100%.
Playboy Cardi. 1,000%. I'm with you on that. When it comes to rap,
For the same reason that Travis fans are annoying too.
the Ragers. No, I agree with you 1,000% on that. Travis fans can be really annoying. Honestly, you as a Travis fan made it hard for me to get into Travis. But he's another one. He's such a powerful artist that he can get past that. But the past couple things he posted, the first few things he dropped after Astroworld were pretty cheeks to me. I strongly disliked them. Any features he was on or music he put out. Highest in the Room, of course, was amazing. But
Yeah.
that group album,
There was a lot of stuff that I wasn't a fan of by him.
what was it? Franchise pissed me off. Like genuinely made me upset.
I didn't dislike MIA's verse as much as other people did. I don't know why.
Nah, that was some weird women's. I didn't like the beat. I didn't like anything about it. Like there was nothing redeemable about that song to me. And I heard it once. Wow.
That's crazy.
You know what song? Same thing with that Drake and Smiley song. It took me a week after it dropped to fully listen to it. I was like, oh, Drake dropped with someone. I heard Prada and Gucci don't go together. I clicked off, and bro, I needed a minute. I was like, I can't. I'm sorry. But Drake went so hard at it. Like, Drake really gave 120% in that song for Smiley to do -80. And that bothers me. It doesn't sound like they mixed him. Like, they did him purposely dirty.
What, Drake?
No, Smiley. Like, it's not like they didn't actually, like, mix him. They were just like... It sounded like, I don't know if you ever heard, like, I've heard SoundCloud. Oh, so you know what? The only other artist I've done that with, and I stopped doing it with, when it comes to, like, listening to unreleased stuff, was Juice WRLD. Because Juice WRLD had so much. And there was a bunch of people who, these weird SoundCloud artists would take Juice WRLD songs, because they were never complete songs. And they would put their own verse on it as if they got a feature on a Juice WRLD song. Yeah. And it was always like, it was dramatically different quality. They were like, their mic sounded like the mic sounded worse than ours. And it just took you out of the song. Oh, wow. I'm not doing good today. Oh, but worst fan bases. So we got Travis. We were talking about Kanye, Playboi Carti, Drake. The Drake and Kanye beef has been so... People have taken it way too personal.
Yeah, I don't understand why people get so invested in
strangers' lives. Yeah. It's never been that serious. It's not that serious. You edge guard like a Momo. You edge guarding me. But if we're talking about all-time worst, most toxic, problematic fan bases, it's got to be a tie between Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, and Taylor Swift. Oh, no. And K-pop stans. Like, the whole genre is so toxic. I don't know which one I think. Because I just realized that was all women. That's not fair. Because the K-pop stans also are ridiculous. There we go.
Waste.
A waste?
Yeah.
Just want to get points on the board, buddy. You're gone. You're just upset you didn't get it. Try getting better at this game. Even though you beat me. Was this the third match?
Yeah.
And you won. I'm 0-2 right now. That's alright. I smell a rally. Best of 5. Oh, you know what? So how's your week been? How was your week this week?
It's alright.
Your first week back at school, right?
Second.
Second week?
Yeah.
Alright. Had a baby shower this weekend. Which...
I had my cousins, my baby cousins... Let me start that over. Jesus. My cousin's baby's christening. Like, party.
Alright, so it's like, yeah, that's a nice thing. That's a solid thing. But let me ask you. And maybe it's just the people I've been around, but I don't remember guys going to baby showers. Like, I feel like I was always like, all the girl, like the mom and all her friends thing.
Bro, you're just not gonna eat the chicken?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's invested because I want to talk about this baby shower.
Alright.
But I don't want to like crap on the baby shower because I actually had a great time. I really like it was my girlfriend's friend, and I really like her boyfriend. He's a cool guy, so I was glad I got to hang out with him. But I was confused because I'm like, I don't know if guys normally go to this. Like, I feel like that was always a weird thing. Has that like what is your knowledge? Your
I don't know.
What is your memory?
I went to a baby shower.
Ah, interesting.
I also don't have any friends that have had babies.
Alright. I don't know, bro. I'm just making conversation here. Ooh. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about. But right now I'm just focused on surviving. feel like. Oh. You know what's so. Going back to CLB. Too Sexy.
I don't like this song as much as everybody else does. It's like
I don't think anyone truly likes it. I think we all can agree it's ridiculous. It's not a song you have in the mix. Yeah. It's a song where you are listening to the album and be like, oh, let me show you this ridiculous song.
Yeah, it's something. It really is.
But we were talking, like, you and I were talking about it because I saw a tweet. Who would be a better fit for that song? Honestly, like, Uzi was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Moneybagg Yo. We'll come up with some new nonsensical term.
Yeah, I don't... Who else is like that? Probably Gucci.
Oh my god, Gucci.
That would have been nice.
That would have been hysterical.
He honestly probably would have killed that.
Oh, he would have ate that up. No question. So officially one more week. One more week and we get to see our Jets play in the main season.
Dude,
Week 1. Go on.
I had a 14-team draft the other night. I think, yeah, it was Thursday night. And I had the 4th pick. 14 teams, which is insane to me. And then it was only, I think... I think there's only like 5 roster spots, bench spots. It's like a normal starting lineup of the 1 QB, the 2 running backs, the 2 receivers, 1 tight end, flex, defense, kicker.
Oh, you told me the other day,
Sorry.
seems like they don't really, no, you're good, you're super focused.
Nah, yeah.
They don't really seem like they know much about football?
Well, I mean, I'm the youngest guy in the whole league because they're all adults. Like, they all got, like, jobs and families and stuff. Like, I'm the youngest division leader at my summer job. By, like, 7 years.
That's significant.
Yeah.
Were they like auto drafting or what do you think? Wow.
Did I really dodge that?
I can't believe you dodged that. Let me just eat this piece.
Some of them auto drafted, like I said, because they couldn't figure out how to, like, log into ESPN to get the draft going for themselves.
Old ass men. Wow. But the other ones you saw they were still making bad calls.
Yeah, bro.
So what, are your lineups similar in both of them?
No.
What's that one look like?
Because in my 12-team league, I had the 7th pick. And in this 14 one, I had... Just got restocked.
I'm doing terrible today, people.
And in this 14 team, like I said, I had the 4th pick. So, 2 very different... Two very different draft strategies. Mm-hmm. Going for the 7th pick in a 12 team and the 4th pick in a 14. So my starting lineup for my 12 team league is Brady at the QB. I got him in like round 7 or 8. Mm-hmm. My first round pick was Austin Eckler. He's my RB1.
Oh, there you go.
My second round pick was Najee. Somehow he swooped around and landed in my lap. I was fully expecting to have to go for like DeAndre Swift or David Montgomery, and like I was okay with that, I guess. But like Najee, he's a rookie this year, and he's already like regarded as like a low end RB1. Mm-hmm. Whereas like there's guys that are veterans, so to speak, and they're like RB2s being drafted after Najee, which is incredible.
Crazy.
Just to speak on his talent and just the fact that the work that he's going to get in that offense. Mm-hmm. Like the talent alone, yeah, like that's going to help your value, But if you're good in an offense that's going to barely use you, like it's not going to help too much.
Right.
Like, what's his name? Joe Mixon, I guess. Like he's a vet in the league. Like he's good, but his team isn't good enough to like support him being good and being a relevant fantasy player. But like he's an RB2. People are looking at him.
Gotcha.
A guy like Najee being a rookie, and just
it's incredible.
The workload that he's gonna get is that's where I was going with that anyway. But I made a trade actually in this league, the 12 team. I drafted Julio as my wide receiver 2 in the 4th round. I drafted Kareem Hunt in the 5th round, and then I think I got OBJ in the 6th round.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got OBJ in the 6th round.
I think he's gonna do good this year. I think it was a good call on your side.
But I traded all 3 of those guys. That's why I mentioned that. Because I traded them. I still have my 3rd round pick, Terry McLaurin. He's my starting wide receiver. You're trying to not eat the chicken again, my guy?
Listen, man. Focused.
Scary Terry, still my number 1 receiver that I drafted. And he's projected to be like a top 10 receiver, which is wide receiver 1. And then I traded Julio, Kareem Hunt, and OBJ.
Nonsense.
And then I traded Julio, Kareem, and OBJ for Devin Singletary, Henry Ruggs, and Stephon Diggs. So now my starting lineup is, my core 4 is Austin Eckler and Najee Harris, who are both running back 1s, in terms of fantasy value, what they're supposed to produce, what they're projected to produce. And Terry McLaurin and Stephon Diggs, who are both wide receiver 1s, both top 10. Like, I'm really excited about the group I got. My depth took a little hit, obviously, because I moved OBJ and Kareem Hunt, but I have faith in Henry Ruggs being a potential breakout this year. I have faith in Laviska Shenault, I drafted him too, being like a consensus breakout this year. I don't think I ate any chicken when I died, honestly.
There's so many episodes that we're scrapping that I've been working you, and this one that we're definitely gonna post. I'm gonna get embarrassed.
We have it. Oh. But I drafted Laviska Shenault as my depth. Now he's my wide receiver 3, which is fine because the Jaguars just drafted Trevor Lawrence. So he already has a better, more viable quarterback situation. Because last year it was rookie season last year. He was playing with Nick Foles or Gardner Minshew. Like not great options. But now he's got not even debatably or arguably better quarterback in terms of like quality. And skill. But the Jaguars, they lost D.D. Westbrook, which he wasn't really a big factor last year because he was injured a lot, but whatever. No more D.D. Westbrook. They still have DJ Chark, and they just signed Marvin Jones. Both of those guys are questionable with injuries to start the season.
Right.
No.
Ooh, we're gonna end there for sure. But let's keep talking about your.
But yeah, I was okay making that trade basically is what I'm getting to, and then the 14 team league.
Yeah, we'll wrap up there.
The 4 pick. I have my starting lineup. Jalen Hurts, I got really late. I got my starting running backs are Derrick Henry and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Okay.
I think Clyde Edwards is going to have a lot more touchdowns this season, which will only help his value. Even if he doesn't have that many yards, it's fine.
Right.
Touchdowns are worth more points. But that's not me saying that he's not going to have as many yards. I think he's going to be good. Anyway, my starting receivers are A.J. Brown and Brandon Ayuk. I think Ayuk is a fine wide receiver too. He's going to do a lot better this season. He's going to build upon that success at the end of last season. And then my flex. My first round pick was Derrick Henry, obviously. Second was A.J. Brown. Third was Clyde. In the fourth round, he fell all the way to me. I got DeAndre Swift as my flex.
Oh, wow.
People are drafting him like late second, early third round as their RB2. And he fell to me for my flex.
It's beautiful.
And keep in mind, this is a 14-team league that I had the fourth pick in. And that snake, it starts here,
Yep.
and I don't come back around until second round, pick 11 is when I make my next pick. So third round, I had that pick. I had to wait till the 11th pick of the fourth round to get DeAndre Swift. It might as well have been the fifth round.
That's nuts. You got blessed right there.
But yeah. And then my tight end's Noah Fant. I like Noah Fant for that 14 team. My tight end for the 12 team is Robert Tonyan. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. I'm excited about these leagues.
Maybe next year you'll love me enough to get me in a league. But anyways, I'm probably gonna play with it this year and get better at it, so I don't come in dead last like I did last year.
Yeah.
But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this layout that we've been doing, comment down below. We're gonna try and get a little more tight with it, a little better with it. If you have any kind of wing recommendations, any kind of sauces, any kind of specific peppers you want us to try, comment that down below too. Thank you so much always for sticking out with us until the end of the episode. See you again next week, all right?